Good morning. It's Friday. It's the 10th of July, 2026. What an amazing time to be alive. Trump posted 4 words on Truth Social yesterday. Interesting. The world's most powerful reset. Not the Great Reset, not the Klaus Schwab reset. The world's most powerful reset. Things are happening in plain sight. I told you 7 years ago they're going to shut down the world's economy for a global financial reset. I didn't know how they were going to do it. I just knew that they were going to do it. It's happening. It's happening now. We get asked regularly, when's it going to happen, Charlie? Well, I'll tell you. When Trump posts something like that on True Social, it tells you we're very, very close. What day, what week, what month? I don't know. And I'll be honest with you, it doesn't bother me because I know it's happening. When you know something's happening, you let go of when's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? You just learn to be patient. When you learn to be patient and calm and peaceful because you know what's going to happen, life is so much easier. It's like when you watch the replay of a famous football match or a soccer match, as you call it in the States, that you know the score. You can really enjoy the game because you know you won. That's the position I'm in. I know we've won. We're just going through watching the movie play out. So just sit there with a smile on your face in the knowledge that it's done and stop getting so wound up about when's it going to happen? It's happening. It's happening in plain sight. Just enjoy it. Good morning, Drew.
Good morning, Charlie. Good morning, everyone. President Trump has fired all Democratic members of the US Election Assistance Commission, leaving Democrats in shock.
Well, I'm sure they wanted to have a vote about that. I mean, this is the most corrupt board panel you could ever have. You know, there's been such levels of corruption. Um, I think probably they've outstripped FIFA on the levels of corruption on that one, and all of these levels of corruption are being exposed. The light is exposing the darkness, and for people like you and I, and Donald Trump, and a handful of others, we've known for some time, let's say 10 or 20 years, that the elections have been rigged. You didn't need to be a rocket scientist to work that one out. Um, right now, we're seeing now, maybe it's long overdue, but we're now seeing it. All of these corrupt people are being removed, and they were removed in one go. So when people say, when's it going to happen? Well, it happened. They all went in one go. My second story made me smile because we talk about the EU as being democratic. They're far from democratic, and they proved that yesterday when they had a vote on whether mass migration and mass surveillance should continue. Yesterday was all about mass surveillance. And the vote went like this: 314 were against mass surveillance, 276 were for mass surveillance. So the fours should have won it comfortably. Oh no, they did win it comfortably. They won it with 276 against 314 who were against it. How's that logic? When you get more votes and then lose, this is all part of the exposure. This is all part of the pantomime. Don't get wound up. Don't get your knickers in a twist. This is to show you exactly what's going on. Even when they lose, oh, we won. We won. So we're gonna go ahead with mass surveillance because we lost the vote. It doesn't matter. We won the vote really. That's the world we've been living in. And I found it very entertaining because that's just the comedy element of the movie that we're living through right now. It's amazing. What an amazing time to be alive. Drew.
Next up, communities across the United States have now blocked or delayed more than $130 billion worth of AI center projects during the first 3 months of 2026.
Isn't it interesting how that they can come up with these billions of dollars for AI centers, and yet they can't solve the problem of homelessness, and they can't look after the elderly, and yet they can find billions of dollars for their systems. It's absolutely mind-blowing, but this again is all part of the movie. And my final story is just a little bit of fun, really, because as I said to you, give them bread and circuses and they won't revolt. You've got the World Cup. And today in England, you've got a young lad called Arthur Ferry, young lad from Wimbledon. Yes, he was born in France, but his parents are English. And he's representing England today at Wimbledon on centre court in the semi-final. And he came into the Wimbledon Championships as a wild card. This is all part of the circuses that's going on right now to distract you from what's really going on. And this is how it works. This is how the system works. When they're changing something, they change it while the World Cup's up. They change it while Wimbledon's on. Don't be distracted. I'll leave you with that thought. That was the news on Friday, the 10th of July, 2026. A big day for me as a family. Justin's competing in the national championships today. God bless him.
Bye-bye.
These are the facts, not put out by mainstream media. If you want to know the truth, we put out the truth every single day, Monday to Friday. So if you want to know the truth, come to charlieward.com and see real news daily. And join the Insiders Club, which is live on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Global tensions are rising, markets are unstable, and currencies keep losing value. While governments print more money, smart investors are moving into physical gold and silver, assets that have protected wealth for centuries. That's why more people are turning to Charlie's Gold to secure their future before the next financial shakeup hits. Don't leave your wealth exposed. Own something real. Own gold and silver. Visit charlies.gold today.